Welcome everyone. I'm so glad that we all are again meeting in this session on working in Google Classroom and how to assign work to the students as a teacher and how to submit the assignments back to the teacher from student side. So before I begin, let me tell you that learning is an unending process. You can learn till your last breath. So keep learning and never stop learning. I am Payal Bhattacharjee, PGT Computer Science from KV number 1 Kashrapara, Kendra Vidyalaya Sangathan, Aro, Kolkata. You can also get updates of my videos in my blog nopythonbytes.blogspot.in. Let us move on. Today we will see very basic thing which you have while working on Google Classroom, and I will show you using the desktop or laptop version, which you can work either using your desktop or laptop. First thing, assignments, how the teacher provides the assignments, and submission by students. So what we will learn: log into Google Classroom through G Suite ID or Gmail ID, and for teachers, attaching assignments, classwork, homework through files, Word document, PDF file, Google form, Google worksheets or any other link. Assignment submission date announcement, how a teacher will announce the date also for the submission date, and marks or grading for the assignment. I will show you how to create a Google form or Google worksheet, and how you can attach a ready-made Word document or a PDF file. And from the student side, we will see how to submit assignment. And suppose you have submitted the assignment but you are not contented, you are not happy with the assignment which you have submitted, you can again resubmit the assignment by deleting the previous one. So let's begin from the teacher's side. So here is the teacher's desktop. Now the teacher will open Google Chrome or any other browser where he or she is comfortable with. It's better if you go for Google Chrome. Now you have to choose the account through which you want to log in. So let us go for the Google Classroom from the beginning itself. So click here on the Google Apps shown here at the right hand side top corner, where it is given the Google Apps. So let me click here and click on Google Classroom. Here is the Google Classroom. So after clicking the Google Classroom, the teacher will enter Google Classroom, where he or she can see the classroom they are teaching. So now you have to change the account. So I am logging in using the G Suite ID which we have got from our organization as a teacher. So I have two classes, 12AB Computer Science and 12C Informatics Practices. So now clicking on in one of the classroom, 12AB Computer Science. Now I have already mentioned you that how to share something with the class and how a teacher can add students and other teachers, co-teachers. Now let us move on to the classwork tab. See here, there are 3 tabs at the top. Of any classroom you will get stream, classwork, people and grades. This is the stream, which is the main first page of that, and then classwork, people and grades. So first of all, we will move to the classwork. We are going to give classwork to the students. Assign work to your class here. You can create assignments and questions. Use topics to organize classwork into modules or units. And you can order work the way you want students to see it. So first of all, let's create one classwork. And you can give assignment, you can give quiz assignments, you can ask question to them, you can post any kind of material, and you can reuse any post which you have posted earlier. So let's click on assignment. So within your assignment you can add or create documents, slides, PPTs, sheets from Excel's, drawings and Google Forms. So let us give the name of the assignment as assignment 1 on computers, for example. Instruction is optional, so you can give or you may not. Now you have to add an attachment. So add the attachment. You can add from Google Drive. You can add a link where you have kept your file. Suppose in the Google Drive you can attach a file itself if you have it in your computer, and you can also give any link to any YouTube video. So you can directly give a YouTube link. Suppose you have uploaded a video on that particular topic on YouTube, then you can directly give the link of that YouTube channel as your classwork assignment. So the students will directly go there and they will see the YouTube video. So let us see how to attach a file. So let's click on file. And select files from your device, or you can drag files here. So the teacher, wherever the teacher has kept the assignment, suppose the teacher has kept the assignment 1 for computers. Let's see what the teacher has in this. I'm showing you. Suppose this is the assignment the teacher has created earlier, where he has written some questions also. Now you can either attach a Word file, or you can either attach a PDF file, or you can also attach an Excel file also, or whatever attachments, whatever file you want, you can attach, whether it's an image or whatever. So let's attach this assignment 1 for computers and click on open. See here, assignment 1 for computers is here, and now let's upload it. See upload button at the bottom. Assignment has been uploaded. Now you have to choose how to share this file with your class. Students all view the same single file, whether you want the students to view and can edit the same single file, or each individual student gets their own copy and they will edit it at their end and they will send you back. Whatever you feel, you can give it accordingly. Whether you want that this single file is seen by all the students, or the students can view and can edit this file separately at their own, and each individual student gets their own copy, whatever. Now after pressing this got it button, now you have to mention the points you want to grade it, ungraded you want to keep, or you want to give certain points to that assignment. The students will be assigned certain points after working out that assignment. That you can do. You can suppose you want that particular assignment to be of 20 marks. That also you can do. It's up to you. Suppose you want it for 50 marks, or suppose since I have given only 2 questions, so let me give it of 20 marks, 10 each, or you can keep it ungraded. Now due date, you have to mention that when the student will submit you that. If it's a homework, then you have to write here the homework, and then you have to mention the due date also. No due date, so click here. You will see the calendar. Now you can assign any date. Today is 14 July, so let's give the date for 16 July. Or you can keep time as optional, or you can mention the time. Suppose you have asked the student to submit it by 10 o'clock in the morning, so you can change that. Fine, you have given, so this is the time you have given to them. Topic, you can create a topic. You can mention about computers, whatever is the topic. Rubric, you may or may not. You can check whether whatever they are doing is not copied from somewhere else, or from Google, or from anywhere else. It's their own work. You can click here and you can check for the plagiarism. That you can enable originality reports on 3 assignments per class. Let us not give anything over here. And after giving everything, after adding the assignments, you can add more assignments by clicking on add button here. If you want to give some more attachments, and then you can press, finally you can press assign button at the top right side. So after clicking assignments, this assignment will be visible at the teacher's end as well as at the student's end. Now we will see how a student will work on this particular assignment and will submit this assignment. So let's check from the student side. Now let us see from the student's side how it looks like, how it looks for submission of the assignment, and how the student will submit the assignment through desktop or laptop. So the student will first open Chrome. There, if he or she is logged in to some other account, then the student will have to log in to his or her own account, using which he is accessing the Google Classroom of the teacher. In this case, student will log in their G Suite ID which they have got from their organization. Now the student will log in So once the student gets logged in, we get the message of updating password or not. So if he or she is using her or own laptop or desktop, then he or she can update the password. The student can update and can keep it. Now once the student gets logged in, the student will be able to see all the classrooms he has enrolled. Now here you see from the teacher's side, the teacher of 12AB Computer Science gave an assignment, and it is showing that there is an attachment whose due date is Thursday 10 a.m. and there is a link given, so the student will click on that. Once the student clicks here, student will be able to see add or create files for your classwork. Now, anything you add or create can be seen by your teacher. Okay, and mark assignments as done. If you don't need to add or create files, you can mark your work as done. So remember these tips. Now what you will do as a student, you can write some class comment like thank you madam for the assignment. I will submit it before time. Suppose you have written this and you can give a class comment. Now let us see what is the assignment. So you will click on the attachment which your teacher has sent. Now you are able to see the assignment which your teacher has given. Yes, this is the attachment which the student gave me as a worksheet. Now you can download that by clicking here. You can open in it new window, you can get it print, whatever you can do. Now after completing your assignment, suppose you have done your assignment, and after completing your assignment from your end as a student, you will upload your work over here. See this box, your work. You have to add or create your assignment. So suppose you have done your assignment, and let's see where is my assignment. So suppose you have completed your assignment like this in a return Word file where your teacher will be able to see your assignment. You have written like this and you have given the solution to the answers. You have saved it in a file and I have kept it in a desktop. So you need to attach this file to your work. So your work, click on add or create. Click on file. Now you can either attach it from your Google Drive if you have uploaded your solution in the Google Drive as a student. You can attach the link of the file which you have uploaded in Google Drive as your solution, or you can upload the file directly from your computer. So we will do that in this case, and click on select files from your device, or you can also drag files here. So select files from your device, and in the desktop itself your solution which you have returned, which you are returning actually to your student. Sorry, which you have done and you are submitting as a student. Now click upload. You are submitting your solution to the teacher. Now mark as done. So when you are ready to submit all of your files for this assignment, remember to turn it in. So click turn in. Turn in your work. So after turning in, you will be able to see that your work is here present. Now you can unsubmit also if you feel that whatever you have done is not correct and you want to change something in your answers, then you can unsubmit and then again you can resubmit once you finish your work. So unsubmitting that, you can change your work, you can remove that, you can rectify your file, you can rectify your answers, whatever is the answer, suppose you want to rectify. Now after rectifying, save it again, save the file, and then again from the student side, the student will upload the file. Select files from the device and then click on upload. So uploaded, and you have turned in. Now from the teacher's end, teacher will be able to see your assignment, that you have already submitted the assignment. So let's see it from the teacher's end. So now we will see that from the teacher's side how it looks like when a student submits his or her assignment. So teacher, when the teacher will log in, in the Google Classroom, teacher will enter into the Google Classroom, and here it will be shown view all, upcoming, due date, it is written, what is the assignment recently teacher has given. Now the teacher has to come to the classwork, and then the teacher will click on the assignment, and then teacher will be able to see how many of students they have submitted. Teacher has assigned to all the students, but one student has turned in and given the assignment back to the teacher. So the teacher will click here, one who has turned in, and then the teacher will be able to see that the student Agnishwar, he has submitted the solution. So the teacher will click on the student's assignment, the teacher can open teacher can send back the assignment. Through Google Docs also teacher can give assignments. Now the teacher will check the assignment. If it's okay, then the teacher will assign grade, suppose 20 out of 20, and teacher will return this to the student. Student will be notified and can check any grade which the teacher is leaving for the student. So click on return. So you have returned back the solution to the student with the grade. Now the student will be able to see that his copy or his assignment has been checked. So now again come to the teachers, in the student section, how the student will see whether his assignment has been graded and checked or not. Let's see. Now again the student will log in to the Google Classroom. So the student will come to the Google Classroom, and then the student will be able to see in the classroom that yes, you have completed your assignment, and so in the classwork section the student will be able to see since it has been graded, the student will be able to see what the teacher has returned. So if the student wants, can send back any private comment to the teacher that thank you, thank you. So you can send back and see the grade which the teacher has given you back, that you are able to see. The teacher will be able to see, the student will be able to see the grade which the teacher has written, 20 out of 20. This is the marks which the student has got in the assignment. So finally we have learned that how to give assignments to the students as a teacher, how to give a due date and mark a grade, attach attachments, share it with the students, and from the student side we have seen how the student will give back the solution, and then the teacher, after grading the solution of the student, how the student will be able to see what grade he or she has got in his assignment work. So in this way you can work in Google Classroom. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. So we have learned everything over here in the contents, and finally, mistake increases your experience, remember, and experience decreases your mistakes. So if you learn from your mistakes, then others learn from your success. So keep trying. Stay safe, stay aware, stay healthy, and stay alert. Thank you so much.